We are 6 points ahead. There are 6 games remaining. That's the good news. The bad news, everyone has a game in hand over us for some reason. Also, we're going to cut to past me from, I can do maths, 15 days ago, that's the last time I recorded this, explaining our contract offer situation, not for this person, but with players, and then we'll cut back to current day me. As I said, there's 6 league games remaining today. We tackle one of them, and then we're going to be playing a top division team in the cup. Could be an interesting one. This Average Gamer, my name is Duncan. Welcome back to the Pentagon Challenge. So yeah, don't worry, you can't see me, but we've entered a lot of contract talks with a few of the guys who are on loan. So Inkogatsy's one, we've offered him a contract. Kaiser Chiefs, Orlando Pirates, Supersport United, Amazulu, Cape Town City have all offered them new deals, offered them contracts. We've offered him a contract. I actually think the only club who haven't at this point in time is his own club in University of Pretoria. Mental. This could be a tough one for us to get through. I didn't think he was going to be rated that highly as a prospect, so I'm kind of surprised by that. Just while we're here, in case I forget to mention, Kaya, we've offered him a contract. Boji, we've offered him a contract. Dormuka, we've offered him a contract. If we could get these guys, especially Kaya, I would be delighted. It would really help us get a bit of stability going into next season. Kamala, we've also came to a deal on a contract. We've offered him it. It's up to him whether he wants to accept it now. He would be a regular starter on like £900 a week, 925, 975 maybe even. I can't remember exactly. So a fair pay rise for him. A big jump in squad role. Not overly happy with that, but I'd just rather not lose him or unhappy till the end of the season. If he is going to drop to a squad player next season, we'll deal with that next season. But yeah, that's where we're at. I just want to show you, like, everybody who's interested in Inkogatsi, that shows we're in good company, wanting to bring him in. I also thought that Kaiser Chiefs kind of run... Oh my god, it's Sundowns. Cool. I would love the job at Kaiser Chiefs. Do you need a manager? I jest. Or do I? No, I actually do. As far as I'm aware, nobody has been sacked. Yeah, back to... Well, I guess for me, it's future me. For you, current me? Yeah, whatever. Back to me. So welcome in, everybody. So as past me said, we'd all contracted enough everyone who was on loan, and Inkogatsi was wanted by a lot of people. So everyone we offered a contract to has signed, except for Inkogatsi. He is joining Kaiser Chiefs, which... Yep, cool, I get it. I do get it. It's annoying, but I get it. So he's away to them. He will not be returning to us after his loan spell, unless we get him on loan from the Kaiser Chiefs, which might be a possibility. I don't really know. But everyone else has agreed new deals, including Edson Kamalo, £925 a week. Annoying, but we need to tie him up. I'm happy the fact they've got Kaya tied up, though. Boji's tied up. Dlamuka's tied up. Did I offer you a deal? No. Fuck, I can't even remember now who I offered a deal to. Mashiani? No. But yeah, the players that we did off contracts to, they have all signed deals. I can't remember because, like I said, it was like 15 days ago I previously recorded, but in case I didn't mention it. Although I think I do vaguely remember saying he was out for the season. He's still out for the rest of the season. Today, though, we are taking on Uppington City and Supersport in the Cup. Great. I have a feeling... Was that the game we last... I should have checked this. What game did we last play? Let's just pretend it was Uppington, but we beat Orbit College 2-0. Dlamuka and Boji got the goals. We beat Black Leopards 3-0. Dlamuka with a double. Mariasani, Pule as we call him, 89 minutes. He got a goal. St. Overs, we beat them 2-0. Pule got the goal and Rav as well. We then lost 1-0 to Venda through an OG from Rav. and then this is us. Now, we have maybe an okay-ish run, and we're taking on Upton City today. JD Stars, we still have to play them again. Hungry Lions are there. Maybe it's not as good as I thought it was. I've noticed everyone else's kind of rundown. We can have top half of the table teams left to play. The question now becomes, can we keep up relatively good form overall? Go just now. I mean, everyone who is available to be on the bench is on the bench and in the lineup, with the exception of the goalkeeper. So in goals it is in Luvu. In Kogasi, Sumahoro, Kupe and Rav make up that back forward. Lamine, Kaya and Babette is a very, very regular midfield three. The fact that they have no relationships with each other worries me. Kamalo and Boji make up the wings with Lamuka leading the line, hopefully, towards a good result today. Now we remember, or I remember, that the last time we were here, that this league is full of what I can only describe as completely and utter dogshit defenders. So there could be loads of goals, or there could be none, because we also can't hit the fucking target. But let's hope that that changes today. Kamalo now on the wing. Honestly, I'm at this stage now just because of where we are. We're 6 points ahead, so say that game in hand, the teams that are nearby us, or who are only 6 points behind us, assume that they win their game in hand. We're 3 points ahead. Every game is vital right now. I don't see as what I think that's going to go to the last game of the season for whoever wins the league, unless we just fall away right now, which is a possibility. Dlamuka's shot well high and wide there. I'm still happy that I told the board I was only wanting the expectations kept at top half finish. Like, I feel that's genuinely... It just alleviates a little bit of pressure in terms of knowing if we'll have a job next season. But at the same time, Dlamuka with a goal. At the same time, I want us to go up now. I think if we don't go up, I will be gutted. But let's see this again. Kamal gets the ball on the wing. That was a decent-ish cross, and then Dlamuka going away from goal, heads it straight, I would say, at the keeper. I'd expect maybe the keeper to do a bit better there, but it's 1-0 to us, and that is all I personally care about. But I'm glad we started getting some of these players tied up for next season. It does mean that we probably don't have as much overall work to do. That we're going to have like the core of a squad now together. It may hopefully just be about adding quality to certain positions, and by certain positions I mean about 11 of them. Right, Dlamuka does well, does everything right until the finish. Great run from him, but just could not get that shot on target, which feels like my battle cry for this season. Dlamini. Dlamuka, it's well over. If I remember correctly, Dlamini we haven't offered a contract to. I am unsure on what to do with him. Is currently the issue I have. And it's mainly due to age. That's a good finish. That's annoying, but it's a good goal. It's 1-1. Let's not watch our defence feathers again. I can't remember if King and Love have overtime my contract or not. It's really annoying. They've had one shot, one on target, and it's 1-1. But we've had about 10 shots, a few on target, and we haven't put more in the back of the net. But that's kind of expected for us. I'm actually more surprised we've had that many shots on target, truth be told. We usually have about 12 shots with 3 on target, so... The fact that we haven't... But Dlamuka looks up for it today, which gives me a bit of hope. Gives me a bit of hope. As we're just trying to build the play. And then immediately lose it. But we've intercepted it from Nkogasi. It's a good ball. Dlamuka header is never going in. If you kind of took a touch to take that down, and got a shot with it, would have been better than trying the first time header, but that's very difficult to do in that situation. Barukov took the lead against Orbit College, which we do not want to see. Kaya gets it to Kamalo. Shot, just never going in. I really need Kamalo to start justifying that wage increase he's been given. Because, yeah, I basically told him he's going to be a key player next season. Not key player, regular player next season. Rav. Doesn't really go anywhere. Boji, can he deliver a good ball? Cuss it right across. That's a decent effort into the box for him. I say that like he's shit. He's really good at everything bar the final ball. That's why we've signed him up for next year, but I do feel like there's another goal from us. It just depends if we can actually get it or not. Kaya gets it to Kamalo. That's a good ball forward. Can he pick someone out? He doesn't need to. Edson Kamalo, with only his third goal of the season, but he rocks into the top corner, gives us the lead just before half time. And that is, let's be honest, quite a big goal for us now. We're going to half time. I don't really feel the need to make any changes. We're playing pretty well. The only player who isn't is Rav, but left back's been such a problem for us this season. I don't know how many times I've seen that from near enough every player, just passing the ball into absolutely nobody. Right, Domini, good interception, gets it forward here. Why? Why was my centre back one of the furthest forward players defending that free kick? That terrifies me. It's things like that that make me want to do my own set pieces, but at the same time, I can't be arsed. Kaya, guess out to Kamalo. Oh, you could have played it through for Domuka. But bet shot from distance, well over. Boji's probably not having the best of games either. Maybe have a double sub coming up soon. Domini to deliver the corner. Probably going to be looking for Somahoro. Goes towards that back post. It falls for him, and what a tight angle he's volleyed that in from. But Somahoro with his fourth goal of the season, giving us that 2-goal lead here over Uppington. Let's just watch this again. Domini, he does aim for him. Defender heads it back. He takes a touch, and at the tightest possible angle, volleys it into the top corner. Yeah. And immediately they pull one back. I love and hate how shit everyone is in this league defensively. Honestly, if you could just get like one season, if you're like a really shit team in this league, it feels like if you could just like make your back line solid, you'd have a good chance of doing something. We're going to take off Boji, we'll bring on Pule. We're going to bring off Bobet as well and bring on Mashiane. Made that triple sub just now. Right, Nkogati now breaking forward. Gets it out wide to Boji, who is about to come off for Pule. Does well to goodbye. Goes himself, and it's a corner. Before the next game, I'll work out which one of the players we've tied up for contracts, and I'll show you them for next season. In terms of the players who are on loan. Only because it's been a fortnight since I last played this save, I don't really remember. Orbit College have pulled one back, which I feel like is the best overall result for us. Although I feel in the back of my head that Orbit College are close to us, I think. Kamal breaking down the wing. Can he deliver a good ball into the box? He's completely surrounded, but Domini's there. Kamalo's going to go himself. I think he is. And it's wide. Right, Dermuka looks shattered. Let's bring on Chain. So many players just running on fumes. Let's bring on Matome. And kind of just give it Nkoghatsi a little bit of a rest. Downside, it's 3-2, so we could mess up again. But hoping that we won't. I'm hoping we're going to have enough just to see us through. We wait and find out, I suppose. They are breaking forward again. Can we stop the cross? We don't. That should have been 3. Great save by the goalkeeper. That absolutely should have been 3. Good catch by King. And Baruch have now taken the lead in their game again. Good thing is, if this result stays as it is... Oh, please don't jinx it too soon. Good header away, Sabia. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, it's a corner. I'm going to shut my mouth. Oh, there's too long left. Does he just give a penalty? Oh, you son of a bitch. Sabia's just gave away the penalty with a handball. Our 6-point gap's about to be cut. Ah, it's 3-3. Son of a bitch. Just waiting for the final whistle here. And it is Gallants 3, Uppington 3. Yeah, we should have won that game. We really fucked ourselves over there. And somehow our 6-point lead stays intact. That is mental. Baruka, them dropping points has helped. Don't get me wrong, we're still 9 points ahead of them, and we're 11 ahead of Uppington City. It's going to go right down the wire, or it could be the JDR Stars game. Could be maybe the game that actually decides the league. But we need to be playing better than what we have there. Yeah, Kamal did have a good game. I mean, the JDR game is the last game of the season. Wow, okay. Join me in a minute. We'll be taking on Supersport in the Cup, and I'll show you who we've signed up in pre-contracts from the players who are here on loan. Okay, let's get some of the, and also welcome back, let's get some of the bad news out of the way first. Kaya's out for 5 to 9 days. Coupe's out for up to 3 weeks with injury now, which means we don't have a full bench for today's game. Now, in terms of the players who we've picked up on pre-contracts, it is Dlamuka, it is Boji, and it is Kaya. The rest of either we've not made a decision on, or we've decided not to, I guess. So we've had to make 2 changes. Molilo will come in, Mashiani's coming in, and Ledwaba makes the bench. We do not have a full bench for the Cup game today. On quite big news for us, and big in terms of the league table, it's this. JDR Stars lost their gaming hand, which keeps them 6 points behind us. Uppington City lost their game in hand, which keeps them 11 points behind us. Hungry Lions have won their game in hand, which puts them up to 11 points behind us. The only team that we've really got to care about now is Baroka. They've still got to play their game in hand against Magesi. let's be honest, I kind of expect that will be a relatively easy win for them. They're at home. Um, sorry, I've got that wrong. I misread that completely. It's Baroka versus Black Leopards, which, I mean, the point still stands, other than the fact that they're away from home. But yeah, we'll check that result after today's game. This is a quarter final of the South African FA Cup, and a win here puts us into the semi-finals. The board are happy. We have achieved our objective for a top half finish already. So we are, right now, I'd say, currently in very good standing with the board without actually checking. There is that. So if things stay the same, then we are 6 points ahead. So it means at the moment the earliest we will realistically win the league will be the second last game of the season. After that, a win there could be the game that wins us the league. So I think that's most likely the game we'll come back for, followed by that home game against JDR Stars. But we'll see come the end of this game where we actually are going to come back for the next episode. Good assessment from Boji. We're going to have to make every attack count, but that's piss poor passing. But I guess we should probably get used to playing this opposition the way things stand, because it looks like we'll be taking them on at least twice next season. So I do expect them to be far better than us. And the one thing we're not is defensively solid. So I don't really expect us to keep them out. I guess my only hope would be outscoring them. Which I don't think is going to be possible. It's a decent enough ball, but it's a comfortable catch for the goalkeeper. I think we have like 5 or 6 deals wrapped up for next season, including the 3 lads who are currently on loan at us. I just think it's going to be such a busy summer. I think we're going to have to... Jesus. I think we're probably going to have to move on some people who are still under contract. I think we're just going to have a pretty massive window in terms of turnover just to have a chance. I don't think there's realistically a chance for us to get a better or stronger team in the league to manage. So I think for the most part, we're going to have to stay for at least another season here at Gallant Marumo, or is it Marumo Gallants even? Until we try and move on. Because I don't particularly want to spend like 7-8 seasons building this team up to be a team challenging for the Continental Cup. Which name, I don't know what they call it. Is it just Champions League for them? I can't remember. But we're breaking again here. Can we? Oh, Babette, man. You had a nice bit of open space to pass to in front of you, and you managed to just pass straight to the guy to your left in blue. Malilo just does enough to keep it out. And it's Nlovu who keeps us in the game there with a great save. We are very lucky, in my opinion, to not be one down. It's another corner. And it's in. Fuck. It's his first ever goal for Sunsport, apparently. We completely lose him. He doesn't even move and we lose him. Oh, okay, it's 1-0 to Sunsport. But we knew that was going to happen. We did know that was going to happen. We just had a kick out straight to their player. This could end up being a long afternoon. Right, can we find someone? Domine plays it short to Rav. First time shot. Somebody could have gotten the end of that. It's went in for a goal kick. Like Domine this time, free kick. And it's a corner now. Putting on a little bit of pressure, which we like to see. But can Rav pick out a boy in yellow? He does, but Tomuka heads that way, way over the bar. Not ideal. Really not ideal there. We're going in 1-0 down. Just going to bitch and moan and call them all shite. Because they are, and we'll go into the second half just hoping for the best more than anything else. It's not really the biggest deal in the world if we lose this game. I didn't really expect to hit the semis when we drew Sunsport. I'm hoping they're one of the better teams in the league. I'll need to check that because we're currently not laying a glove on them, really. Boji cuts inside shot. Man, if he could, like, everything up to the final ball with Boji is great. And it's the final ball that lets him down. You can tell why he's at us. But by Christ, does he need to try and improve on that if he can. He's at us on loan now. We've signed him permanently as well, but it's hard because I do like him. He gets into such good positions. He's good at getting by players, even if he's not the paciest. But fuck me, ask him to put like a final ball into the box or get a shot on target, and you'd be as well teach your granny how to suck eggs at that point. Rav gets it to Boji. That's actually a good ball in, but comfortably caught by the goalkeeper. We need to make changes, and truthfully, our defensive changes are crap that we have available. And I don't feel like our midfield and wide options are much better. Could bring on Ntamani. It's an option, I guess. Could bring on Pulley. Could bring on Mascioni. Boji. It's a good ball in. Kamalo's header. Oh, he just got under the header. He couldn't get himself just on top of it. He gets stuck under it. In that case, was never getting the power on it and headed it upwards at a weird angle. And it's 2-0. Cool. Let's just make the changes now. Game is over for us, but we'll still make a couple of changes anyway. Chain will come on. Let's bring on Pulley and Ntamani. Rav's having a howler again, so let's bring on Sabia. We have to bring on Matomi at centre back. Boop. I think Zano Nelson's centre back. No, he's central defender cover. Of course he is. That's all 5 changes. I don't think they're going to change anything for us now, but they were just the guys who were a mix of the shittest and the most tired. Our league is a priority for us this season. I think getting to the quarterfinals is a good result for us, truth be told. Doesn't really give me much of a faith that this squad is capable of making the jump up next season. Which, let's be honest, we kind of knew. I don't think anyone expected us to win the league realistically. We're kind of going up maybe a season too early. So the squad is going to be a bit behind where you'd want it to be. But at the same time, we've had 7 shots. Only one of them, however, on target. And that's the issue with us. And it has been all season. It's just we cannot get the ball on target and we're trying to take our chances. And it's 3. I feel like 3-0 is the highest goal against we can get that's still respectable. Anything else, and it kind of stops maybe being that way. I mean, I'll still be hard on the players after the game, but let's be honest, this isn't an unexpected result. And the way our form's been lately as well. I think the last 3 games we've only, drawn 1 and lost 2. So we are in a little bit of a dip. Probably doesn't help that we've lost 3 of our best players, not just for this game, but for a couple of games, in Nguesin, Kaya, and Kule, Kupe even. Domine, Gesset, Pulley, Batatabia, Domine, Marisani just doesn't get much. Oh dear. Just blow the whistle there. Put me out my misery, please. That's all I ask. Guess the big hope here is Barokov maybe drop points. Just cannot get the ball on bloody target. 10 shots today, 1 on target. We're just not clinical enough as a team. Can't defend for shit either. Kind of hope we can get 2 really good quality centre backs at minimum next in the summer. Excuse me. Oh, it's going to be a busy window. It's going to be a busy one. He does everything right except from trying to take a shot, the greedy bastard. Blow the whistle, ref, please. Just put me out my misery, man. And it is. It's Sunsport 3, Marumo Gallants 0. Quarterfinalists in the Cup this year. And it's not great. Yeah, it's not great. But I think that's arguably the best you could expect from us. And Barocca did lose. That is massive. So they stayed 9 points behind. They stayed 9 points behind. So the next couple of games now, I'm going to go away. I'm going to go play against Amatux. I'm going to go take on the Hungry Lions. And then we'll either come back. In fact, we'll just come back for the last 3 games. That is what we'll do. It's going to be a big one. The next episode is going to be a big one. If you enjoyed today's episode, please leave a thumbs up. It massively helps out the channel. I will see you on the next one. Take care.